I'm going to start by defining the entry point of the DLL. It's going to be called DLL main. So I'm just going to scroll here in the documentation. We have a little example here. And this is the syntax of the main function. So I'm just going to start writing this. I'm going to also include windows.h and also stdio. Here I'm going to check the reason. We have a couple of reasons this entry point is going to be called. As you can see right here in the example, I'm going to use the DLL process attach reason. This is the reason that occurs when the DLL is actually attached to the process. In this case, I'm just going to print. And in all the reasons, I'm going to return true, that everything was successful in this entry point. Now I can go ahead and save this. And I'm going to create another little program. Just going to call it DLL runner. And this program, I'm going to use the load library function. This also comes from the Windows API. You can see that this function loads a specified model into the address space of the calling process. So I just pass in the file name and it's going to load this library into the process. So after compiling this code, it's going to produce a DLL, and here I'm going to actually load it. Now I can go ahead and save all. And now I'm going to open the Visual Studio Build Tools. I'm going to open the x64 native tools command prompt for VS 2022. You're supposed to see this in your start menu after installing the build tools. Now let's go ahead and navigate to the folder. I'm going to start by running the Visual Studio compiler. So I'm going to run CL. Then I'm going to pass an option that tells it to actually treat this as a DLL. And then I'm going to pass the C code that I just wrote. And as you can see, it outputted a DLL right over here. Now I can go ahead and compile the DLL runner. Now let's go ahead and run the DLL runner and see what happens. And as you can see, we get the message from the DLL. Subscribe for more programming videos, and thanks for watching.